European Court to rule over Roman Abramovich's inclusion on EU's sanctions list. The European Court of Justice, ECJ, will rule on Wednesday on whether to overturn former Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich's inclusion on the European Union's sanctions list following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Billionaire Roman Abramovich was placed on the EU's sanction list along with Russian officials including the country's President Vladimir Putin, prominent business leaders and oligarchs in March 2022. Shortly after the conflict began, the European Union said Abramovich has long and close ties to Vladimir Putin, and has had privileged access to the president, and has maintained very good relations with him. A connection, the EU said, allowed the tycoon to maintain his considerable wealth. He has therefore been benefiting from Russian decision-makers responsible for the annexation of Crimea or the destabilization of Ukraine, the EU claimed. The EU also alleged that as one of the leading Russian businesspersons Abramovich provided a substantial source of revenue to the government of the Russian Federation. To date, the European says almost 1,800 individuals and entities have been placed on the EU's sanctions list and are subject to travel restrictions and asset freezes. In May 2022, Abramovich brought a case against the EU seeking to annul his inclusion on the sanctions list. ECJ document said, Abramovich claims there was manifest error in the European Union's assessment and the decision to include